Snedagonia, только скажу, дальше назвое, только огни, аэродрома мы убежим, нас не догонят, дальше от них, дальше от дома. Guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today because I have such breaking news. I have not gone to the post office yet for my stuff because I am just absolutely bananas impressed with something that is found. Now, if you wind the clocks back like a couple days or a week or so, and remember I told you, okay, go into, and for those of you that haven't seen it, I'll do a quick recap right now. You go into your profile, you click on any property that you have. Doesn't matter which one. You click on the property, you view it, and you scroll down, and you look into where it says block ID. It's a lot different than deed. The block ID, it's like 13, 14 numbers, whatever. And I told you guys to highlight that, copy, and then you're going to go into your profile settings, and then you're going to go into the ether scan where it says none. You click that blue hyperlink, takes you to a page, and in that search bar, you paste that number that you had just copied. Once you paste that, you search it, it comes out with something that says like, hey, here's the results. And it basically says like, oh, this might be a crypto. This might be, whatever. And people are like, oh, wait, Chavez, you already talked about this. It's like 1340. You could put in whatever number. Yes, you can put in whatever number and you might get something. But if you go with that, any specific number that is from a block ID from your property, and you take those results, those same results that you just got, and then you paste it into Diem scan. Diem scan is I'll get into that in a second, but you go to Diem scan and you paste the results into there, and it shows up as Facebook's Diem. Diem had recently just changed their name. They're formerly known as Libra. Libra coin, that is the digital cryptocurrency that Mark Zuckerberg wanted to say like, hey, I wanted to implement in 2020. He did not in 2020. He plans to do it this year. And this is why I think you only see Earth 2 advertised on Facebook. I don't see it on Instagram. I don't see it on Twitter. I don't see it on Reddit. I do not see it anywhere else. I only see those little advertisement things on Facebook. Now, I'm just going to read you something real quick here as far as the white papers go, as far as the blockchain of this. The Libra's Association's mission is to enable a simple global system and financial infrastructure that empowers billions of people. The association's first step toward creating a more inclusive and innovative financial system began in June 2019 with the announcement of the project. Our goal was to establish a collaborative dialogue early in the journey. We have worked with regulators, central bankers, elected officials, and various stakeholders around the world to determine the best way to marry blockchain technology with accepted regulatory frameworks. Laying the groundwork already before. Some people, they make the crypto and then they, try to fight for regulatory approval afterwards. But these guys were doing it. Again, Zucks is a beast. The person that turned down, I don't know how many billions of dollars in like 2008, and I called him an idiot. It was like, that's life-changing money. But he saw the future. He saw exactly where this was headed, changing the world. And he's smart enough to say, like, let me go and try to get the approval first before I make it. So smart. Our objective is for Libra payment system to integrate smoothly with local monetary and macroprudential policies and complement existing currencies by enabling new functionality, drastically reducing costs, and fostering financial inclusion. Why did E2 get rid of PayPal? Because they were eating up too much costs. Maybe they had PayPal, and PayPal might come back. We don't know, but eating up too much costs. And if you're going to have something that doesn't need to cost you that much, the collaborative thinking in this could be like, the ramifications of this are really, really good. The consequences, I think, are, like I said, hitherto undreamt of. Facebook already has the Oculus Quest 2, or that Quest 2, whatever they have VR. So again, you'll be able to use this on your phone, computer, laptop, whatever, but you will also be able to use this in AR, and Facebook already has a platform for that. Facebook, the next big move I thought I was going to see from Facebook was going to be like, oh, they can buy out Target, or I think Kmart's already done, Target or one of these places, and then they could just, because they put out ads already, they could just put out ads for Target, and just absolutely turn it. That would cost them a couple $2 billion. So not much. That maybe like $5 billion. Not much to them. But this thing came out of nowhere. I did not expect. I expected Facebook, because again, Zucks is a beast, maybe at some point to come in and say like, hey, we're going to make our own virtual reality thing. And maybe in the future they might, but if they already have the framework here, and they don't have to do any work. They have their own cryptocurrency, Libra or Diem, as they're doing. So I'm going to continue reading. The association has made changes to its initial approach, many which depart from the approaches taken by other blockchain projects. Association's goal was never to emulate other systems, but rather to leverage the innovative approach of using distributed governance through association members and distributed technology to create an open, trustworthy system. That people complain about not having a way to pay. This is something that should be very easy. They want to offer single currency stablecoins in addition to the multi-currency coin that's happening right now. They want to enhance the safety of the Libra payment system with a robust compliance network. Again, that's basically what E2 already did with the two-factor authentication. They just want to go like the next step, like 10 steps beyond that. Just make it super, super secure. And again, it's Facebook. It's going to be secure. They want to forego the future transition to a permissionless system while maintaining its key economic properties. That means it's just like, okay, we want to keep everyone safe, but we want to also let people do what they want, within reason. 4, they want to build strong protections into the design of the Libra Reserve. I don't know how many coins they have. Just to move on real quick, because if I read the whole thing, this video is going to be like an hour long. I don't want to do that to you guys. I'm just going to highlight some of the key parts here. It was never their intention for them to compete or interfere with monetary sovereignty and monetary policy if the network reaches a significant scale and a large volume of domestic payments are made in LBR, which is the Libra coin. So what they want to do is saying like, hey, they are pretty sure that it's going to be so significant, so ubiquitous, that people are going to be just making payments in LBR and not in anything else, which is going to be bad for any local economies that only use stablecoin, they use whatever. I'm pretty sure Venezuela is going to outlaw this. So if you live in Venezuela, everyone type F in the chat to pay respects to people on the Maduro diet, and God bless those people. Those people are so strong. They're surviving on so little. We are therefore augmenting the Libra network by including some single currency stablecoins in addition to the LBR network, initially starting with some of the currency in the proposed Libra basket, US dollar, the euro, British money, Great British pound. So those main three already, and they're really just talking first world right now. Those main three, they're going to have an actual stable coin. This will allow people and businesses in the region whose local currencies that have single currency stablecoins on the Libra network to directly access a stablecoin in their currency. So each single currency stablecoin is going to be backed by the Libra Reserve, kind of like how in the US, you have a coin or any money used to be backed by the gold standard. Now it's just backed by the US government, in a sense, kind of like oil. Oil, it's kind of backed by oil as well. But this will be backed by the reserve currency. So if you're going to have a stable coin, it's tangible, that is malleable, maybe not malleable, but tangible, backed by the reserve, which will consist cash or cash equivalents and very short-term government securities denominated in that currency. So this is a big one right here, where they say the reserve will consist of cash, cool, or cash equivalents. That right there makes it seem like it could be backed by either the coin, it could be backed by Bitcoin, it could be backed by gold, could be backed by silver, any type of commodity. That gives them the leeway to say this coin is not just going to be blockchain. It's going to be backed by something else, by real and tangible stuff. It could be, again, it could be another crypto. It could be Bitcoin, it could be gold, US dollars. And then it continues, and very short-term government securities denominated in that currency, meaning like if somebody has bonds? Oh no, they said short-term government securities denominated in that currency. We hope to work with regulators, central banks, and financial institutions around the world to expand over time the number of single currency stablecoins available in the network. Okay, so it says it will be defined in terms of fixed nominal weights, such as the special drawing rights maintained by the International Monetary Fund. Okay, so if the IMF is saying like already they're involved, saying like, hey, we are going to
we're going to weight it towards, you know, the dollar or whatever. If they're already involved, that means that this is already 10 steps ahead of where many other blockchain coins are, because a lot of other blockchains don't have any government approval. They came first, and then they're trying to pass regulatory standards for everyone else. So it's insane that they're doing all this first, doing the legwork first, doing all this legwork, spending so many millions of dollars, uneven sure if it's going to work, but that's how sure they are. Again, Zux is a beast. I'm going to keep on going here. Can be used as efficient cross-border settlement coin. Basically meaning if you're in the US, you could use it as, you know, Mexican money. For Mexico, you could use it as American money. And, oh my God, that's incredible. As well as neutral, low volatility option for people and businesses in countries that do not have a single currency stablecoin on the network yet. That is huge as well. Oh my God. So if you have, you know, let's say you're using currency and it fluctuates so much, and you don't want to keep that currency because you have this much money and it could buy you so much, and then the next day it's down here and can't buy you half that. This is a great option for that. This is insane. This approach has added the benefit of allowing the network to support a wider range of domestic use cases, providing a clear path for seamlessly integrating central bank digital currencies as they become available. Oh my God. So, again, this could be freaking huge. I can't believe that this is happening, that they have what looks like an agreement with Facebook. Again, it's not confirmed, but just do what I said, and oh my God. I can't believe it. I'm speechless, so I'm going to end it here. Maybe I'll make another video on this later tonight. This could be huge. I'm not selling anything. The only thing I might sell, maybe I'll sell some higher price stuff and buy as much lower price stuff as I can, because you're going to have two different values here. You're going to have the value of tiles in the game, because you're going to have, okay, this is going to be worth something because of the location that it's in or because of ad revenue. That's one thing. But you're also going to have the idea that this is going to be viewed in the outside world. If one tile is one of this Libra, yes, your one Libra could be worth a lot more than this other one Libra, just because of what's going on in the game. Just because of, you have a lot of foot traffic there. And that's one. There's so many different variables. This tile could be worth more than this just because this has, just a good location for Warring World. So people are going to try to bid it up for that. But then this one over here is going to be worth more than both of them because it has a lot of foot traffic. So the ad revenue go into it. But this coin over here, even though it's in the middle of nowhere, it still has value because it's a tile coin in the real world. I cannot, for the life of me, begin to wrap my head around how many layers this has and around how much money this could mean. Like, if people are going to use this as a currency, they don't even need to be in the game. They do not need to be in the game. They could have this as their actual coin backed by our... Oh, I can't... And Facebook already has 1 billion something users. Once Facebook starts advertising this is just them paying for Facebook ad space, which is very undervalued in my opinion. So if you want to put something like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, very undervalued. But anyway, once Facebook starts pushing this themselves, oh my freaking God, there could be, the servers are not going to keep up. There could literally be 500 million people using this, checking this out inside, and then go into Earth 2 to try to mine, I'm sitting here, my dumb brown behind is thinking like, oh, the servers might not be able to handle it with Logan Paul. Logan Paul is going to bring in, a couple million users. Facebook will bring in hundreds of millions of users just to check it out. And this is going to be a fun game. I hope they spent $10 million. I hope they took every single cent that we put into this game and put it all on upgrading the servers, getting as many servers as possible. I hope they're using Facebook servers, partnership with Facebook, because they're not going to be able to go from, we're making sure we're going to get 2 million users here. We're going to make sure that our suits, and then suddenly have 500 million people. World Reserve, this is going to be a world, oh my God, I can't. All right, so Guys, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Holy frick on a stick. I have so much to do today. All right, goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. Aggressive meow.